Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Anne Marie. I've been doing Pilates for quite a while, and if you are not familiar with my channel, I'd love to have you hit subscribe. Today's video is going to be mat workout using the magic circle. If you don't have a magic circle, that's fine, just do the video without. And how I always like to start mat exercises is by standing, coming to the end of your mat, just crossing one foot over the other, crossing one arm over the other, and then just by bending the knees, sending your glutes back, guide yourself slowly and gently to the ground. If you need to use your hands to come down, that is perfectly fine. Just kind of a fun one to work over time on and gauge how you're able to come down to the ground without using your hands. So first off, let's just go into a nice child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Reach your arms in front of you and take a nice inhale and exhale. 2 more of those. And let's go ahead and come up to all fours. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Some cat-cow, just drop that chest down. Look up, exhale, push the ground away and come up like a Halloween cat. And let's do 3 more. Inhale and exhale. Come back to flat back. Abs are just kind of snug up, nothing strenuous, but just to protect that lower back. Next move is hip sways. As your hips go to the left, you look over the right shoulder and then alternate. There's 1 set. Let's do 3 more. Nice hip and spinal mobility from this movement. Always nice to warm your body up before you do some exercises. Come back to all fours and we'll go on to waving cat. Pick up that right arm, really reach for the sky. Hand behind the head, elbow to elbow, and then inhale, elbow to the sky. Exhale. Here we go for 3, 2, and last one. We're gonna go right to the other side. Reach, hand behind the head. Just 1 more. Nice. Back to all fours. Let's just do a little bit of bird dog. Right hand out, left leg out. Come up to what I call level. No arching in the lower back. Hips and shoulders facing down. Hold this for a few counts. Now we're going to go elbow to knee and reach. Elbow to knee and reach. 8 more. Three and 2. And 1. Go ahead, opposite side. Lift and hold, tummy in. Still concentrating on that breathing. Breathe in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Here we go for 10. I like to exhale on the crunch, but don't overthink that. Just whatever feels natural for you. Last 4. And 3, and 2, and 1. Go ahead, bring those down, and then let's swing those feet around. Magic circle within reach. And we're gonna just guide ourselves down, laying flat on the mat. Hopefully this is not in the way. I'm gonna move that a little bit. So now we're just gonna do a rounding bridge. So my feet are flat, heels in line with my sit bones, arms just flat, relax the jaw, relax the neck, tuck your pelvis up, start to transfer the feet or the weight into your heels and peel your spine up one vertebrae at a time. Shoulder blades will still be down, and then release back down, sinking one vertebrae at a time. So go ahead and do like 6 more or 5 more of these to get 6 in. So what I want you to think about when you're doing this is as if you were trying to give each vertebrae its own little mini massage on the floor. So you try to think of it, each vertebrae touching down separately. Nice articulation of the spine, nice little mini massage for the vertebrae. Tuck up, 2, 3, 4, go down, 2, 3, 4. Last 2. And come down. Nice. Now we're going to do flat back bridge. And when we lift up, we're going to take our arms and reach overhead. If you can't touch the ground, just go as far as you can comfortably. Inhale, exhale for 10, 8, 7, and 5, 4, 3, nice. Go ahead, bring those knees in. Bring them into the chest, kind of go a little side to side massage. And then let's keep one knee in. We're going to go right into single leg stretch, which is one of the Pilates 5. Before we start there, I want you to think about, first I just want a quick refresher on neutral spine. Everyone has a different neutral spine. So you can kind of tip your pelvis forward and see my back arches away. And then if I sink it in, it's an imprint. We just want to kind of rock your pelvis forward and back, and then make those rocks tinier and tinier. And you kind of find what is called your neutral spine, where everyone's is different, and it's just, you're not jamming it down, you're not arched far away, and it's just nice and stable through there. In Pilates, you want to keep that stability, and then you want to breathe into the ribs. So let's just, sitting here, put your hands on your ribs, take a nice inhale through your nose, and then exhale through your mouth like you have a straw, and think about what we call drawing the transverse abs in like a corset around the rib cage. So that's the breathing you're going through for, and if you're new to Pilates, don't overthink it, but do try to keep this neutral spine, and over time, you'll get very comfortable with that breathing and that positioning. So we're gonna draw one knee in, inhale, exhale, lift up into single leg stretch. Exhale, put the other leg out. Now we're gonna inhale for 2, exhale. We're gonna go to 10, 3, trying to keep your core stable, just the limbs moving. 6 and 7, 8, last 2. And come back down. Nice. Now we're going to go right into double leg stretch. So come up, hug those knees. Everything goes out at once. Core stable. Inhale, exhale for 10. Last one. And bring that head back down. Nice. Feet flat. Let's go ahead and grab that circle. And then on this one, we're going to put the magic circle right, not on the knee bone, but on like the meaty part. You're going to have, you're going to float your legs up to what I call tabletop. and you're going for a 90 and a 90 position here. This hand is behind the head. You're going to inhale, exhale, push, keeping the knees still. 5 to go on this side. Nice. Other side. Same thing. Try to keep that 90-90. Five more. Go ahead, bring those legs down. That should get some heat going in your core. It did for me. So now we're going to do an oblique, similar move, tabletop, but as you come down, you're going to push on this. So I wouldn't put it way out. I'd kind of get it as close to your body as you can comfortably so you don't put too much strain on your shoulder. So float one knee up and float the other. Neutral spine, hand behind the head. Inhale, exhale, crunch. And 9. 5 to go. Whew. Hard to talk when I'm pressing down. So 10 more on this side. Again, find that position and inhale here, exhale. Ooh, I got a little heat going. I don't know about you. Okay, so we're not done with the magic circle yet. We are going to do some core abdominal work because you're always, most of these exercises are your core. But we're going to be doing abdominal work still with the magic circles. So placing it between your calves, come back to the tabletop. Arms are straight here. We're going to inhale, exhale, return. For 3 more. Now we're going to come up and we're going to extend those legs out. For 4. And 2. And freeze. Squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 4. Nice release. Hands down. Slowly bring the legs up. Slowly bend the legs back to the 90-90. Up and down. Here we go for 3. Tummy tight. And down. It's kind of a slow motion move. 2 and down. Try to keep those feet parallel, not kind of drifting towards each other. And give me 1 more. And 1. Now come to kind of like a 45. Bring those arms up. Exhale out, bend in, and out, bend in. Really curl up. Feel the upper abdominal wall for 3. And 2. And 1. Freeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 8. And release. Woo! Okay, I got a little heat going there. Arms out, legs out, stretch. And let's go ahead and come up. Now we're gonna come up to kneeling to do some lateral work. So I'm gonna extend one leg out, long and tall through the crown, shoulder blades sinking into your back. Just put the circle on like a muscular, meaty part of your leg so you're not hitting your bones or anything. This arm can do whatever. I like it here. So this one you're going to take the hand as straight as you can get it, not hyperextended, but straight. Push, release, push, release. Here we go for 8 and 7, 6, 5. Pull that tummy in, keeping it snug. Keep the core stable for 3, 2, 1. Nice. I'm going to turn this way so you can kind of see what I'm doing. You're going to bring the circle behind you. Arms are slightly bent. The circle will not move much, at least for me. And your hands, I'd like them not gripped around it, but the fingers out. And you're going to press together. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, so now we are going to do push-ups with the magic circle right on your sternum. It helps. So it's like a helper. So you can be on your knees or you can be up like a regular push-up. And you're going to go down, push. And 9. Tummy in tight. And last one. Come on, babe. Nice. Okay. So now we got to do the other side. And the foot, I'm just comfortable with my toes facing forward. If that's too intense on your glute, this leg can be however you're comfortable. So again, magic circle in a comfortable spot. Push, release. 7, 6, 5, 4, drop those shoulders. Half of that's telling myself that. I think one more. Nice. So again, let's repeat this one. Circle is behind you. Hands, fingers are straight. I call them feather hands. So fingers are straight out. Elbows soft. Together, squeeze, release. And 8, 7, 6. Tummy in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Good work. Sternum for the softer part of the circle, the gray part, handle, and your push-ups for 10. Knee down. Oh, nice work. Okay, so little posterior work, and then we'll go right into some leg work. Okay, so on this one, let's just have the circle within reach. When I'm doing posterior work, I personally like my legs wider. When your legs are closer together, I feel it puts a little more stress on the lower back. So I like to keep my legs about mat width. Keep those feet glued to the ground, tummy in tight, arms, I don't know, a little bit wider than shoulders for some, I'm gonna call them baby swans. Don't be pushing really hard into your hands. Try to have that upper back muscles help and broaden through the collarbone. Neck is a natural alignment of your spine. Here we go for 4. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, that creates space in the vertebrae. And last 2. And 1. Nice. Now, one of my all-time favorites is goalpost arms. think about the goalpost on the end of a football field. That's the position you're going through for. Your arms are the ends of the goalpost that the kicker kicks through. So, neck natural alignment, kind of looking straight at the mat. Hover the arms over the ground. Use your shoulder blades to come up, go back to hovering, and up, and hover. Last 2, and 1. Stay hovering, reach overhead, pull those elbows back. Reach, use those lats. Pull up, or reach back, pull down. Reach up, pull down. Last 2. And 1. Just rest your head to the side for a second. Remember what side you're on. Give me a nice inhale and exhale. Now we're going to use the magic circle. If you don't feel comfortable with this one, or you just kind of don't like how it feels, don't even use the magic circle. Just work on lifting your hands without the circle. I like the circle because it keeps your hands in the shoulder width position, which makes this move just a little more difficult, a little more challenging. So, circle is out, hands are as straight as you can get them. You're gonna lift up, again, natural alignment of the neck, circle hovers, straight feather hands. Inhale, exhale, lift that circle. Don't press into the lower back, but feel those upper back muscles working. Inhale for 2, tummy in 1. Hold it, squeeze it, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, circle down. Take your head in the opposite side, release, lay down. Inhale and exhale. Bring those hands under. Push back into a nice child's pose again. Give yourself a nice stretch. And reach those hands forward. Restack the vertebrae one at a time. Okay, so far so good? All right, so let's work on some leg work. So we're gonna use the circle again. I actually really like this series. I think it feels good on your legs too. So again, the circle, this is our friend for today. Legs are straight, maybe somewhat, not super in front of your body, but you're not gonna be like in a straight line as if you were against a wall. So flex those feet. Make sure you have that, your ankle right on those gray parts. Arm here or hand here, the lighter the better. Flex those feet. Now lift, come down. Lift and down. For 13, 12, 11, 10, nice. 8, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So now I want you to put the bottom leg on the inside of the circle. Top leg on the top. Inner thigh. We're going to push and release for 9. So this is this muscle here working. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the top leg is going to hold the circle steady. Bottom leg is going to lift and pause and release. Lift and pause and release. This, you're working the bottom leg now, obviously. In 6. Keep the feet in the position you have them in. When you let that foot position change, you kind of take the work out of that muscle. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Now bottom leg is going to stay steady. Top leg is going to point and go around the world. So you're going to go tap in the front, tap in the back. You're trying not to move your torso. And there's 2. So tap in front, tap in back is 1 rep. And here's 7 and 6. Nice hip opener. 5, nice glute shaper. 4, trying to keep that leg straight even when it goes in the back. 3 and 2 and 1 more. Nice job. So let's go ahead and come up, and we're going to go to the other side and repeat. So again, first move, both feet are on the outside of the circle and they're flexed, and we go for 15 this particular movement, for 15 and 14. And if you only get your bottom leg an inch off the ground, that's okay. You do you. I lost count. Let's do 5 and 4 and 3 1. Good job. Go ahead, come up. Bottom leg goes in. Top leg is going to work on stabilizing the circle right now. Make sure that's on your ankle. There we go. Flex those feet. Push, push. Oops, here my foot is not in the best position. Here we go. For 6 and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now top is going to control that circle, and you're going to lift, pause, bottom leg working the inner thigh, lift, pause. And here's 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, nice, and 1, nice. So top leg is going to point. Here's our circles around the world. Nice. Woo. And 2 and 3. Try not to use my hand a ton, but I have to a little bit. 5. Here we go for 6. Boy, I feel more uncoordinated on this side. And 5. Okay, reset. Here we go. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, I was on the struggle bus on that side. Okay, whew. How are we doing? So far, so good? So we got some bridging to do. So we're going to start with the circle. So let's go ahead and roll down. We're going to take the circle above our knees, inside, again, meaty part, not on any part of the knee bone or anything. Feet are parallel, and you're going to lift up and come back down, and you have a slight squeeze in the circle. Big toes are even on the ground. All your toes are down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Here we go for 5 and 4. Remember to be squeezing that circle. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Take the circle, bring the feet together. Well, somewhat together. They're not touching. Now press to the outside of the room. Feet flat. Lift, release. Lift. It's just a flat back lift. Do not push into that lower back when you're doing bridges. Inhale, exhale. Here we go for 5 and 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Good job. So we get a little break from our circle, so just set that aside and take the feet in that same distance for bridging to the ends of the edges of the mat. And let's keep the hands flat. Just go ahead, lift, come down. Here we go for 9, 8. So we're gonna be here a little while in this bridge position. Inhale, and when you come down, you're just kind of hovering, a slight grazing of the ground before you go right back up. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Keep the feet where they are. Lift up into high heels for 10, 9. Probably feeling your hamstrings more. 7, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Come down, feet flat. Now bring the feet in. Knees touching, feet touching. This is going to work the inner thigh more. Lift up, go down, up, down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 2, those knees touching for 2, and 1. Come down, keep the feet where they are. High heels up 10, 9, 8, 4, 3. Hopefully you have a little heat in your glutes. And 1. Come down, feet flat. Keep the feet there. Open the legs out butterfly style. Soles of the feet are touching. And now lift up, come down, up, down. We're going to do 20 of these. This way you get a little bit more external rotators, hip opened. Inhale, graze down for 7, and 8, and 9. Got 10 to go. Here we go. Lift up, graze down. Keep breathing. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Go ahead, bring those legs in. Nice release, kind of massage that back going right to left. Make tiny little circles on the ceiling with the knees, few each way. Nice. Now let's put this one leg down, the other leg up. Keep this one knee bent for a second. Flex that foot, really drive the heel to the sky. Back of the thigh or the back of the calf, pull it in, then extend the other leg on the ground. And feel a nice hamstring stretch. Feel that stretch. Then bring the leg to that like 90-degree position. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Circle the foot 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. Super important to work on that dorsal flexion and heel mobility. Pull that knee into the chest. Bent knee down, other knee into the chest. Leg up. Kind of feel the hamstring, let your body ease into the movement that's coming. Flex that foot, extend the other leg down. And again, draw that leg in towards your head, keeping it straight. If you're here, that's fine. Pulling it straight, glutes stay glued to the ground. Nice, drive that heel back to 90, point, flex, point, flex. Circles 1, 2, 3, opposite. 2, 3. Nice. Hug them in. Let's go ahead and grab the circle. We're going to do a few roll-ups. So I want you working the core here. I want you thinking about that neutral pelvis. Flex those legs. If you don't like this, you can bend the knees, but this is the full version. Well, I could show you both versions. So if you're here, inhale, feet flat, exhale, come up, and then roll back down and tap over. So bent knee, inhale, Exhale, come up, and then roll back down. Maybe even a little slower than that, because I was trying to show you the modified version if you don't like this full version. So stretching out overhead, flex those feet, tummy snug, inhale into the ribs, exhale, reach up, reach over. Come up, super slow motion, going down one vertebrae at a time. Exhale. Trying not to do a heave-ho when you come up. So inhale. Reach up over. Nice spine stretch. Up tall, one vertebrae at a time. And one more. Reach up, over, and stay up. Nice. Come up to nice straight spine. Set your circle aside. Come back, feet are mat width. And we're gonna do a little bit of saw. Make sure my hand doesn't hit this wall. So saw is a rotation, inhale, and then you exhale, try to get the pinky to the outside of the pinky toe. You exhale 1, go a little further, exhale 2, go a little further, exhale 3, come back to center. So we inhale, inhale, exhale, keep those glutes down, last set. Center, nice. Okay, so I want to do a few stretches for different parts of the legs. Let's come into a straddle stretch. Your legs could be here, your legs could be here. I just want your glutes glued to the ground. And the first one, I want your shoulders staying forward towards me. I want you to reach here or wherever you can go, keeping this glute down. And I want this to be an up and over reach, trying to keep that arm by your ear. Feet are flexed as hard as you can. Nice stretch here. Really lengthen, reach. Hold this. And come up. Opposite side, same stretch. Reach over. And inhale. So now for this one, I do want you to turn your shoulders towards this foot. And this will be a nice stretch even for your lower back. So lean over, flat back. Think about chest to the leg, not head. So just keep your chest and your back straight, reaching out. And you should feel a nice stretch even through this lower back area. Enjoy that for a second. Flex those feet and come up, go to the other side, same thing. Even inner thigh here a little bit more. And then center. So and then center, we're just gonna come, you could be here, that's fine. All I want is a flat back. So you really feel that inner thigh. You could be to here, you could be to here. Just reach out, trying to get not the forehead or the head down, but the chest. That's what you're going for. Feel a nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Come up, bring those legs in. Quick little butterfly, flat back again, kind of come forward. Just hold that for a few seconds. I kind of go between a lot of dynamic stretching, but every so often I do like to do these static hold stretches. Come up, bring those legs, shake them out. Now, however you're comfortable, I like to bend this leg under, but if you like that leg out because say your knee bothers you, that is fine too. But this, you're gonna be here, up nice and straight through the spine. Take your arm, think of pulling this knee towards this shoulder. And then inhale, and at the same time, give yourself a little rotation to the back. So this glute, the knee you're holding, that's where you should be feeling the stretch. It's kind of similar to your figure four. It's going all through that glute, not maybe as much the piriformis in this position, but you are getting a great glute stretch. And then we're going to go right to the other side. Same thing. This knee, you're taking it, you're kind of pulling it towards the shoulder, and then go ahead and reach over. For me, deeper stretch in the left, so I can feel this even more on this side. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Come back to center. 2 more stretches here. Your nose is pointing on a spot on the wall. So when you take your hand here and lead your ear over, the nose doesn't move. It's still gonna stay on that spot. So just lean over. Now this hand is reaching away as if you're trying to grab something on the ground or away from you. And lengthen through this whole side. Don't be forcing anything. So it should just feel like a good stretch. Nothing painful or uncomfortable at all. Exhale, come to the center, nose on that spot, up, over, and then reach that hand away. And come to the center. One more quick stretch. I want you to come up to standing, and I want you to take the right leg over the left foot, trying to keep the feet parallel. Then I want you to go, so the right foot's over the left foot. I want you to go to the right side and go as far down to the ground as you can, feeling a nice stretch through this left leg for that ITB. And if your hands are here, that's fine. The further back you can reach them, the more intense that stretch could be. Again, feet are flat, nothing painful here. Send those hips up. Ooh, that is a really good stretch. And then come up to standing. Put the feet back to parallel. Left foot over the right, trying to get those feet parallel. Go towards the left. Lean over. Further back you can go. Again, send those hips to the back wall. Feel a nice stretch, just holding this. And come up to standing. Well, I hope you liked that. Send me some comments, any other requests, let me know. But yeah, hope you had a good workout today. Thanks.